Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Here we go, set. Steal, check, steal.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
In motion right is Tony. Now an option play on second down.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. The Panthers are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season, and they fell in the opener. Got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
First down, Young.
The throw for Tony is intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Now play fake. Lance. That's caught downfield by Pickens. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Lance to throw it. Got an open man. It's Washington. And they move this all the way down to the 9. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Cook. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
To throw, it's Lance. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
York able to send this one through. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves. Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now they'll pitch it out here. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. You look at this Steeler defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, go steal.
It's Young off play action. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ready? On
play action, Lance. So he left outside. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Ultra.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Lance. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Working free to drop him for the sack there was Amari Barno.
They just gave up a sack there. If I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they will finally stop him as he's down the 40-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Ready, set. Strike.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Come on, set.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Young. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Felix Anudike-Uzomah, the man to get home for the sack.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Here we go.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
White.
Now here's Young. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready, play.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Now 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. George Pickens, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport. They say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being thrown out. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Strike! Check, strike!
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the double.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they're going to have a 1st down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They'll try the wide side with Cook. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Plastic, stick!
Lance looking to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now Lance. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Here's Lance. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Panthers nothing.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Watch out now. 50 series. Blue strike. On the ball.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 52 yards. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Steelers are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
On first down, Lance finds Pickens outright. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Lance. Here's one deep for Pickens. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Breaks through the contact. He's still barreling through. Inside the 10, and they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Set, ready.
Lance now on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And Lance now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Play action, now it's Lance. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. Gets this out wide to Pickens. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And quickly they get to the line.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. And complete, right side to Cook. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Let's go, charge. Ready?
Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Cook with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it is 28-0.
Panthers nothing.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
stopped immediately there.
Azeez Ojulari there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 13-yard line.
Chalk, 17.
Here is Young. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Runs through the contact. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
They run it again with Cook. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And Lance, he's going to change the play.
3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Ready, go.
Throwing now is Lance.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
To throw, it's Lance.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Dalton Kincaid.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now a 1st down throw for Young. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Felix Anudike-Uzomah
picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. From the shotgun, it's Young. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, they've got the huge